What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another new podcast. Let's get right to it. You guys know what we're here for. We got some women speaking some BS, but we also have some real ones that's going to lay it down for us as well. So let's get to that. But before we do, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on all notifications so you know every time I release a video, and do me one more favor. Show a little love to the like button. Now let's get into it.
I have just realized that I have become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men while driving in a subdivision, a suburban subdivision. I am a single 30-year-old woman with 3 children driving a minivan, checking out other dads.
Or, here's another idea that's gonna be very controversial. You could shut the fuck up.
Unless she's a widow, am I supposed to care about any of this? Am I supposed to have empathy because she's crying based on the decisions that she made with her own life? And this is why I think it's so crazy that we promote the single, independent woman that does not need a man, because it always ends like this. I've done videos on this channel before of single mothers crying because of how hard it is to raise children by themselves. Of course it's hard. Raising children is a 2-person job. And when one person has to shoulder the responsibility of 2, you're always going to get worn down faster. So that's why you see all of these videos like this. And if people would stop promoting this rhetoric and saying, hey, it actually works better when there are 2 parents in the household. It works better for you, works better for the husband, and it also works better, more importantly, for the children. But that's not what we're seeing today. We're seeing a society of people that say men are irrelevant and women can do it all on their own. Okay, that's fine, but don't come up here making videos like this when you figure out it's not the right way to move.
A lot of men that are terrified to talk to women right now. Men, you
right? I would be too, gosh. I mean, there's a good chance you'll be rejected because men are rejected most of the time. They also have to make the first move, otherwise they don't even have a chance to have somebody in their life. Then they have to worry about the type of woman that's gonna go around telling everybody that he made a move on her and then embarrass him. And then he has to worry about those other women that might accuse him of being a creep or something even worse than that. If he does manage to get a yes out of you, he has to then plan a date that you're gonna be impressed by, dress up, pay. It's gotta come up with all of that. I mean, can you blame him?
She's absolutely correct. And you can't blame men because it is women who wanted it to be this way. How many videos have you seen of women expressing their disgust for catcalling or men approaching them in public?
I don't know where I am supposed to go, so high might just take my pride and go. Some people, they know everything, but I know that they don't know my heart. 'Cause oh yeah, I believe in love. I can show you what I need. I don't believe love's for me. Oh. So won't you come around and prove me wrong? Will you be my Valentine?
So now you're gonna turn around and wonder why men aren't approaching you in public? You asked for it. And this is why a lot of men do not want to give women what they ask for, because they don't know what they want. They ask for it, they get it, and then they're dissatisfied. Tough fucking titty. Deal with it. This is the environment that you helped to create. And it was already bad enough when men had to approach women in public before the internet age, before online dating, because men don't like to get rejected, and just that one-on-one private rejection is bad enough to scare a man from doing that. But now you can get embarrassed in front of the whole world. And not only that, you could have your character assassinated. They could call you all kinds of disparaging names, ruin your life because you dared to show interest in a woman out in public. So men are just choosing not to deal with that and going their own way and not putting up with the bullshit. Oh yeah, and let's not forget, men have to bring everything to the table up front, but you can't dare ask a woman what she brings to the table unless you're another woman. We're segueing into another clip. Check this out.
So I'm a young girl. I meet a young guy in school. I like him, he likes me. We both complete school the same time. Do national service around the same time. Or maybe let's say he was ahead of me, so he did his national service before I started mine. He's looking for a job. And I am done also trying to look for a job. And all of a sudden, because I'm a woman, I start to ask for iPhone 14. I want to pressure him to have a car before he meets my standards. Have I bought a car myself? Do I have an iPhone 14? Can I afford all these things that I'm looking for? And am I out of my mind to think this way? I was talking to somebody who said that this is a culture. Who made it a culture?
What's up? My name Aisha. You know, I'm just a badass bitch.
What makes you bad?
Educated, college graduate. I beat the shit out of any bitch in this room.
And she real. The fuck you talking about? Yeah.
Good luck.
That dress is
I ain't seen no hoes.
Period.
That's a bitch for you. And my name is Mayhem.
You ain't gotta say that. Go get your wristband pulled.
Ain't no fuck nigga free.
Fuck nigga free.
Motherfucking Monet.
Next.
Fuck all these other bitches.
Next.
I do nails, I cook, I sew clothes, I do all of that shit. I'm really with the shit.
Wait. You're not even gonna fight. What's up with y'all?
I'm not ready to fight. Who said I was?
I said fight for your position. Like I said next.
Bitch, give me my motherfucking bracelet because these bitches ain't got shit on me.
How? Why?
I got character. I
Prove
the
it.
motherfucking club.
Tell 'em. Tell 'em.
Like I said, I will.
Tell
I am
them.
this bitch. I am that bitch. I sew clothes. I do nails.
Maybe it's just me, but I find it hilarious to see the same group of women who refuse to tell you what they have to bring to the table stand in front of a table of women and beg and plead about what they have to offer. And if you listen to them, it's nothing of value. It's only bad behavior being promoted. Loud women. You saw the one in her Magic City costume pour $17 on herself. How fast did she get that banned? So that just goes to show you what women are approving of today and what is being promoted and developed. And the worst part is, adults aren't the only ones seeing this. Young girls are seeing this. So what kind of attitude and personality do you think they're going to develop after consuming this kind of material?
How can I keep my daughter, 9 years old, away from these dangers from the internet?
Only two things. One, you actually don't let her spend time on it, which, as you know, is very hard because everybody in her world will be on it. Two, and this is the most important, the only way, I have a 13-year-old daughter, and I think about this a lot. This is my number one thing that I'm most passionate about, period, in the end of the world. Number one way to protect the child is to build their self-esteem. When a child is not insecure, they don't succumb to danger. Make sure she's confident about who she is, her brains, isn't overly reliant on how she looks. Build her actual self-esteem, because you're not going to be able to watch her every minute.
No, I can.
But if you make, I know you do, which is why I'm telling you this. I can sense that you realize it. If you make her confident in who she is, that she's amazing the way she is, she will not succumb to other people.
So I just think that that's the reason why men are deciding to go their own way, whether it's being single forever or whether they're going to go overseas and find women who are the complete opposite of this. But we're going to continue to see a further divide the more we see this kind of attitude and behavior. But that's going to do it for this video. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you guys have anything to say, please leave it in the comments below. And until another time, I'll see you guys later.